What's up guys, Dragonwell here, and welcome to another Sword and Shield ranked singles video. So today we're going to be using this team right here. It's another Zacian Ogre team, but this time we have a Seismitoad. It's a Life Orb Seismitoad with Swift Swim. So the reason why I'm using this team is because recently I've been getting destroyed by a Seismitoad quite often, and you know, if you can't beat him, join him. So here I found one of the top teams from last season with a Seismitoad, and they had a rental team, so we're gonna go ahead and use this, so let's try to see how it goes. Alright, so we found our opponent. Oh no, it's Sun. Oh no. It's Weather Wars time, baby. Let's go. I can probably lead Dragapult in this matchup. Burn something and then have Seismitoad in the back, because I do want to make Seismitoad work. That's going to be my Dynamaxer, so my last is probably the Zacian, right? I am weak to Charizard if I do that. It's Kyogre. Kyogre is good because I can just set up the rain just by switching in, and it's also good against Groudon, obviously. So let's go. Let's see how this works out. The only issue is the Kyogre is also meant to Dynamax in this team as well. So yeah, I either sack it as Weather Fodder or I Dynamax with it. Okay, so it sends out Groudon, which is a fine lead for me. I can just go for a Will-O-Wisp here, and he can't really do too much to me. Because yeah, if I burn this, what does he do? I wonder if he's like Eject Pack Overheat or something. If he's that, then that would be very bad. That would be atrocious. Precipice Blades, okay, that's fine. Still does quite a ton to me. I think I can still keep this and just go into Kyogre here. Set up the rain. Since he's burned, Precipice Blades isn't going to be doing too much. I wonder if this is banded actually. It could be choice banded, because it still did 60% to Dragapult after getting burned. So there's a chance that this thing is banded. Presses Blades, it hits, okay. Does about a third to me, that's fine. Here he can go into several different Pokemon. I kind of want to call it and just Thunder here. Right, you wouldn't sack your Groudon. You'd probably go into Jellicent, right? Yeah. Withdrew into Jellicent? Yes, we got him. Okay. Land of Thunder. We get the Paralysis, that's also very good. Okay, so he has two plays. He can stay in Trick Room, or he can switch out into Groudon. I think him setting Trick Room is worse for me, so I'm just gonna... Should I just Ice Beam for a fair mid-ground? No, I'm just gonna Thunder. Even if he goes Groudon, it's fine. Okay, yeah. So I think he was going for a Trick Room play there, which would have been very bad if he got it off. So thankfully I got that correct. Okay. Yeah, because I could have done a hard read and just scalded to Groudon. Out comes Groudon, that's fine. I can go into my Dragapult again and just sack that off. And then once Dragapult dies, I just bring Kyogre back in, and then fire off Scalds. His last is probably Charizard, if I had to guess. And if it's last Charizard, then he has to Dynamax to outspeed my Pokemon. But then, yeah, if he Dynamaxes to outspeed my Pokemon, I can set the rain back up again. And then at that point, he has to switch out to Groudon. And at that point, he's not gonna... Oh, he Dynamaxes this. Oh, okay. That is okay with me. I do not mind that at all. Is he just gonna max Quake, I guess? Wonder what his last is if he's max quaking this. It could potentially be It could potentially be Zacian if he's maxing this. I was expecting him to be max Charizard in the back. But maybe he didn't want to max Charizard because he knew that I have ways to beat his son with Kyogre. Yeah, I just go into Kyogre here and just fire off Scald. I don't need a Water Spout. He might be faster as well because I'm decently slow, I think. So yeah, I just use Scald here. He doesn't have two Pokemon that can come into his Scald. He only has Jellicent, so it should be fine. I am faster, okay. But I do 0 damage. Max Quakes, okay. It's a bit crazy to think that the Groudon is doing more to me via Max Quake than I am doing to it with Scald in the rain. But no matter, I don't really need to keep my Kyogre alive. I just want to sack it and bring in my Seismitoad and just clean up. Just gonna go ahead and Scald again. I could have potentially won if I Dynamaxed, like won pretty easily if I Dynamaxed Kyogre, but I wanted to be sure. I wanted to make sure that I have a way to beat like Tyranitar or something else in the back. Scald again. It's not enough. He max quakes. It's fine. So Kyogre faints. My last is the Seismitoad, and it's raining, so that's very good. I have 2 more turns of rain. How should I go about this? Let me see what he has in the back, potentially. He chose Groudon, Jellicent, so his last is probably Zacian, I guess? Because he Dynamaxed also. Or it could be Dracovish, maybe. So, actually, I don't max. I just liquidate here. I save my max for later. He withdrew, okay, into Zacian, okay. That's perfectly fine. And it's fine because I can just go for max liquidation this next turn. Even if he switches out into Groudon, I can just max Geyser and set up Rain again. Because his play, this is his only play basically. Yeah, just hope to be faster than me and hope to kill. What other lose con do I have? I guess if his Groudon has Solar Beam, it can potentially be an issue. Though I kind of doubt it. I don't think Solar Beam can even kill me from here. He uses Quick Attack, okay. Don't tell me the Groudon has Solar Beam. It was spamming Precipice Blade, so I don't think so. Or at least I hope so. In comes the Groudon, okay. The big issue is whether or not he's in range of a burn. He might be though, right? I can just max guard here, I think. Oh, it's Custab. Okay, interesting. Well, I max guarded anyway, so... Solar Beam, okay. Nice try. And the burn takes him out. Okay, cool. So I made the right play. I don't know. Maybe the Solar Beam would have killed me, but yeah, Seismitoad goes in. We gotta win. Let's go. All right, we found our opponent here. A Ho-Oh Zacian team. Okay, Ho-Oh has always been a problem for me too. I got owned by it last video. Ho-Oh and Seismitoad are like my video killers. Do I have to lead Zacian here, dude? No, not like this. Or I can just burn it with Dragapult, I guess. Seismitoad is decent. It's weak to the Ferrothorn, obviously. But it's decent against his Ubers. Last, I guess it has to be the Zacian, right? I think I need to win with Zacian in the end. What are my moves? Player off close combat, yeah. So all Kyogre Zacians carry close combat. What am I weak to? Zapdos, maybe? His Ho-Oh, I guess? I don't want to bring Hippowdon against the team with Mamoswine, Ho-Oh, like Ferrothorn. It's not looking good. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see what he wants to lead with. Ditto lead, okay. That is a bit crazy. What is he gonna do? He can Dragon Darts, or he can Hex, or he can Will-O-Wisp me. He has a lot of options. Neither of them are good for me. I'm gonna predict Dragon Darts. This is bad if he Will-O-Wisps. Don't Will-O-Wisp me, please. Hex does not make any sense because Hex does not kill Dragapult. Darts. Okay. Whew. Dodged a bullet. Okay. So he can bring in... His Suchin is either Zapdos or something else. So I guess I can... He goes into Zapdos. Can I just go back into Dragapult again? Or can I go into Seismitoad? Let me play rough first. I don't lose anything by playing rough. He's gonna switch out, yeah. That's to be expected. Into Ferrothorn, okay. That's a little less fine than I would have liked. Okay. So the good news is... The good news is I can lower my defense so that his Ditto copies my negative defense. The bad news is I don't really have a way of killing that either. Yeah, let's just close combat here. He protects. I could have Swords Danced. Well, no, Swords Dance would have been bad. Okay. I guess he was scouting to see whether I stay in or switch out into Dragapult, maybe? Yeah, I want to keep Sash on my Dragapult for sure, so I'm just going to go ahead and CC. Lower my defenses, which is perfectly fine, because that way when Ditto copies it, I can potentially revenge kill it. I need to burn it with my... Okay, I got the... Was that a crit? That was not a crit, okay. I thought that was a crit. I'm gonna burn it with my... What was his name? Dragapult. Yes, I'm gonna burn it with Dragapult so that my Seismitoad can live. Yeah, so here is just gonna be a Zacian sack, unfortunately. But thankfully I still have my Focus Sash intact on my Dragapult, so I can burn this thing. And then after that I can Max Geyser, right? Doesn't have anything to switch into Max Geyser. Yeah, his Ferrothorn, his one Seismitoad answer is dead. So yeah, here he just goes for Behemoth Blade. It's fine. And then I go into my Dragapult. I don't want to go into my Seismitoad because then he's going to copy my Seismitoad and that'll be very bad for me. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp here. He Behemoth Blades, that's not too surprising. Brings me down to my Sash, okay. Oh, that's very bad. That is very bad. Okay. That is awful. Oh no, how do I win now? Because I'm going to take way too much from this, right? There's no way I live. I mean, I live healthily. I'm going to take like 80% from this. Okay, he stays in. That's a good start. I don't think this kills though. It'll come close. Yeah, if this thing was burned, then my Seismitoad would still have like 60% HP from Burn Behemoth Blade. This is pretty awful. Behemoth Blade. How much does this do? It just kills me, dude. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I think it mattered, but it would have been like, it would have put me in so low. Oh man, missing that Will-O-Wisp and getting crit? Okay, well we got the bad karma out of the way. Let's move on to the next battle. I'm not ending on that. Alright, so we found our next opponent. Zacian Dialga. Okay, interesting. Double steel. Double weak to Seismitoad. Seismitoad actually looks like it could go pretty good against this guy. Besides the Ditto, of course. I think it's going to be a lead lander. So I'm going to go lead Dragapult. I have Seismitoad in the back, and then if he has the Ditto, I guess I have Zacian in the back. Or should I have Kyogre in the back? Kyogre doesn't really do too much in this game. I think Zacian will do more. Unfortunately, I can't like set up rain by switching around. I have to Dynamax the Seismitoad to get the rain. Okay, let's go. Okay, Dialga leads, so this might be just a lead Dynamax Dialga. In that case, it's either lead Dynamax Dialga or it's like Iron Defense Body Press. I don't want either of them. So let me just Will-O-Wisp. I think this is like Assault Vest lead Dynamax, which does kind of mess me up a bit. But I do have a Focus Sash, so I can waste 2 turns of his Dynamax, which is going to be very helpful in the long run. I think he has Ditto in the back. If he has this. Yeah. So the plan here is burn this, hex it the next turn. It's a shame I don't have Phantom Force, because then I could use up all 3 of his Dynamax turns, and then I can go into Zacian the next turn. Okay, I hit this Will-O-Wisp, which isn't going to be too important. Worm wins me, that's fine. I'm not going to use this physical attack on this anyway. Okay, I think he's just going to go for Max Steel Spike, right? Max Steel Spike is also not a very good thing for me, I realize. Yeah, I Hex here. I can't go into Seismitoad yet because he still has Dynamax. So I'm just gonna go into this. I'm going to Behemoth Blade first, and then I'm going to Close Combat the next turn. Because he can't kill me in one hit, I think, even with Max Flare, because he doesn't have a Life Orb. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and Behemoth Blade this, and then CC the next turn. And what that allows me to do is basically when he goes into Ditto, he's gonna copy my minus defense. And I think that lets me... Oh, he withdrew. Okay. Into Zapdos. Okay, well, that's good because he doesn't have his Dynamax anymore. I actually appreciate this a lot. Yeah, this is actually a very good thing for me. Keyberry? Okay. I'm going into my Seismitoad now. Is this going to be like Thunder Wave, maybe? I'm predicting a Thunder Wave to come out here. Discharge. Okay, that's fine too. What this allows me to do is just go for a max geyser, and I think everything dies. Or pretty much everything dies. Yeah, a max geyser here. I don't know what he can do to me. He can hurricane me, I guess. If I get confused, that'll be very bad, because I need to break through confusion turns. But besides that, I think it's looking like a Seismitoad sweep, unless I'm mistaken. Because I'm physical, so the Assault Vest Dialga is not going to help him. Max Geyser. If this crits, this would also be fantastic. But unfortunately, that does not happen. Don't tell me he roosts, dude. He does roost. Should I have gone for Toxic? Toxic would have been a crazy play. Okay, so unfortunately, he goes for Roost, which is correct. Which is the correct play for sure. Crit. I actually do more than half, so this isn't too bad. The bad thing is that I use all 3 turns of my Dynamax. Man, Keyberry Zapdos is super annoying. Dialga. Okay, well this is good. This is actually very good because... yeah, this is fantastic because he loses his Keyberry boost. I want this to happen. I can just go for an Earthquake here. He can go into Zapdos, I don't care. I'll just go for Liquidation next turn. In fact, I think Liquidation still kills him. Because he loses the buff. Okay, it is Ditto. Okay, prediction time. It's a 50-50. He can go for Power Whip, or he can go for Liquidation, or he can go for Earthquake. I'm gonna go for the Power Whip play. It doesn't matter if he goes for Liquidation because... please Power Whip. Okay, good. We got the read right. Yeah, because the rain stops this turn. So basically, I can go for my attack this turn. Actually, since he's going to switch out, I can just go into... oh, he forfeits. Okay, well, I'll take that. He still could have definitely won if he copied my Zacian with Ditto. But yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, have a good day. Peace.